The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is rated E for everyone by the ESRB. Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of Ocarina of Time Master Quest. In the last episode, we went to the Gerudo training grounds and got the ice arrows. And in between episodes, I fixed up my magic meter so it is at full bar. And I got some green magic potion just so that I had some extra magic for the final area. We filled out every item slot located in our item select. We got all the equipment except for the gold scale. Sorry about that, I hit my recording table. Except for the gold scale, we do have one more item for the gauntlets, but we will be getting to that in a little bit. We got all of the songs. We're not going to go for all of the heart pieces, and we got all of the side treasures. We visited every area and cured it of evil and calamity, and now we just have one place left to go, and that is Ganondorf's castle. I don't think we came up here. No, we did not. Ganon's castle. What interests me is how Ganon built this insane structure in 7 years. Like, I've lived in my city for my entire life, and a tower that big, made out of stone, in this era, would not take 7 years. It barely takes us 2 years to get through our own construction in the modern era. So I was gonna get that gold skull, then I remembered I didn't need to, so we're just gonna go up to this thing. Can you hear me? It's Rauru the Sage. We six will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. This is so pretty. So we got a rainbow bridge, and the Nintendo 3DS version of this game has a much prettier bridge, but it super looks out of place. This one, I feel like because of its smooth texture, style, and pattern, fits the environment a little bit better. The 3DS one just, it really clashes. Okay. So, we've got some enemies up ahead. Let's see if we can. I don't know what I'm gonna be expected to do in this version. It is most likely defeat all the enemies. How rude. Good thing I have a bunch of fairies. Gimme your hearts. I just realized Darknuts dropped 3 hearts. Does that mean they have 3 hearts inside their body? But then if that's true, does that mean Gerudos have 6 hearts inside, 3 hearts inside their bodies? For those of you who don't know, if you were to beta the game, or not beta, I can't even remember the term for it. If you were to glitch the game and get the character out of or the model, the model out of the suit of armor, it would turn out to be a Gerudo thief inside the Dark Knight armor. Fine. Okay. Let's see what that does. We don't want to kill him, we want him to break whatever this is. Because these are stone thrones from the Spirit Temple. Once you break off the outer armor, it's pretty much clear to take him out. Okay. So we needed that. I think this is a spirit. Yeah, this is Spirit Temple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna deal with the temples in reverse order. What do we have in here? Bombchus again. Switch is on the roof, so we're gonna put down the Bombchu backwards. Come on. Turn off your green light. Fire. Okay, so one thing that I showed off, because I never use this spell outside of Ganondorf's tower, is that if you killed an enemy with Light Arrow, it... I'm stopped midair! Okay. I'm curious. Yeah, no, the light arrow doesn't have that effect in this game. Okay, so let's talk about some things. Because it didn't work. In the previous episode, I showed that the light arrow, when it defeats an enemy, it drops, I think it's a 50 rupee. I really don't have to pop any more of those open. I'm probably not going to pop any more of those open. What was I saying just now? The light arrow makes the enemy drop 50 rupees. It's interesting because why would you ever want to get the gold Skulltula if you can just make 50 rupees by spending 4 magic power? That is like super cheap. And so we completed the Spirit Temple passage. This gets rid of this energy field. And now we move on. We're gonna do Shadow next. Shadow, I think, is on the other side. So I am gonna do the tower rooms in reverse order to what we initially did, which would have been Light, Forest, Fire, Water, Shadow, Spirit. So we're gonna do Spirit, Shadow, Water, Fire, Forest, Light instead. Shadow. This is definitely different. I want the Lens of Truth, I want Standard Light, and regular bombs. What happens when I shoot the bomb? Literally, I did that because what else was I gonna do with the bomb flower that I can't reach? Okay, new arrows. I feel like it wants me to run across to it, so let's turn on our hover boots. And go, go. Okay, we got it. Got to it. Okay. Roll, roll. Okay. Okay. Let's pull out the bombs again. Let this get me closer. And blow him up. Okay. Now let's do fire arrow because it's cheaper than Din's fire. Blow them both up. Okay. I'm a little nervous for doing this dungeon because we're basically coming to the end of the series. If I complete this dungeon or this part, the 6 barriers in this episode, I probably will only have 1 episode remaining. Also, I totally see that down there. Huh. Okay. Small key? Right, the light dungeon had keys in the original, so Ganon's cat tower does have keys. Go. Okay. Turn this back on. And this should be all of the shadow. Yes, it is. So let's break this, get some new magic, break this, get some arrows. I just realized I didn't read Naboru's text when it popped on. We're not gonna forget this time. The shadow barrier has been dispelled. Please save the princess. Sorry, I have like a sliver in my knuckle. Or something. Kind of hurts. Okay, so that's a Shadow Town dungeon, and it did not reward me with what I was hoping it would. So let's go to the water stage next. I might have to do fire later. So this is an example of something that people kind of have thought / theorized about, and that there was also supposed to be an ice dungeon, which they would be correct. The ice dungeon, or ice temple, was a concept that they were coming up with in order to power up the Master Sword in order to fight Ganon. it kind of has a reference on this page with the Triforce you see in the middle. There was going to be 3 more dungeons, an Earth, a Wind, and an Ice dungeon. However, development was taking too long, so they scrapped the idea and reused some of it later on in The Wind Waker, where you go to the Wind Temple and Earth Temple in order to reawaken the power to seal evil. The power of evil's bane. We haven't really seen an Ice Temple come back into play just yet in the main Zelda series. What am I after? I see his hand. I know he's in here. Really? Nothing? Oh. What? Okay. I'm gonna pretend I understand what just happened. Let's pour the fire. Okay, so we have a locked door. We need more blue fire. Okay. No. That's not the thing that had a chest in it. That one was. Okay. Wait. The chest, it might have a key. Okay. You never know, there might have been a key in it. So now we'll go to the next room. Okay. There's no timer here. But there are invisible enemies. Lovely. Once you get the Lens of Truth, they just love throwing invisible enemies. Okay. So this is a silver rupee puzzle. Let's get the rupees first before moving a thing. The main puzzle of this room has not changed. So that's something. Melt the ice. Now, if I leave the room, will the door stay open? Because I need more fire. Let's go. Well, I guess we're gonna find out here in a moment because I just got the fire. I should have gone out and back in. That would have saved me time from experimenting. I don't see... Well, I see enemies. So now what I want is I want to push this block over. And drop the blue fire into the red ice. And this is the water zone. Okay. I've been saying okay a lot. I used to have a teacher when I went to post-secondary. When I was in school, I had a professor who said okay so many times when he finished explaining something. It kind of reminded me of the South Park character. No. Can't say that. We're just gonna mute that. That's muted because, one, it's not an E-rated video. It kind of reminds me of a character. There we go. Whenever he said okay. So... can I even do the fire? I need the gold gauntlets to lift up the heavy barrier that's in front of the light. I'm gonna put on the Goron tunic because we're about to go into fire. Also, by the way, the red tunic looks much better with... This is... I don't think I can do this yet. This is what I was expecting with area changes. No, I don't think I can do this area yet. Because I need to lift that up in order to get to the end. That, I don't even know what it will do over here. I think I just break it or something. Yeah, I don't think I can do the fire room yet. So, I guess we're not doing it in complete order. Just gonna check my timer. Yeah, we're still doing okay for time for what this part is. So, we're gonna go do Forest next, because it's actually the only other room we can do. I'm gonna take off the hover boots because I can't do jump strikes in hover boots. There we go. So what is that doing for me? Nothing. So we're gonna put on the iron boots and we're gonna pull out the long shot. small key again. Take off the iron boots and continue through this section. As I accidentally save. Oh well. Okay. So I see an eye switch in the far corner that requires a fire arrow. Navi is not lighting up, so I think I have to hover boot over. But first, since we have 35 bomb chews, nope, I'm too high. Oh wait, a chest appeared. I can just do a long shot over, drop a bomb, and shield. So we're gonna wait and go. Let this do its thing. That still worked out better than I expected. This is more bombs. Excellent. We're just gonna throw them, and I'm gonna get out of the hover boots again just so that I have stable footing in this area. Okay. I have one more thing to blow up. And from the looks of it, I actually have... Ah. We have a Song of Time block here. We play that. Fine. Let's wait. That's not what I wanted, and that just brought back all of the monsters. Dang it. Okay. I want to know what this is gonna do. That was a chat. Did not tell me where the... Oh. Okay, so the chest is back up there. I guess I'm gonna find out what's in it. It had better be a key. Key? arrows, so not worth coming back to. Make the 2 jumps. I already know that I need to make it over, and I'm going to make it over in a nice, easy, one-way. Now. Excellent. Okay, I did not want to run right over and jump over it like I did last time, so now we're going to do this. We're going to do the Song of Time chaining, which we did like every dungeon. That is a statue, that is not a box. I guess that's fine. Play the song again. That drops the statue on the switch. We're gonna unequip to regular boots and run. Perfect. I had all the switches. I still have not come across the gold gauntlets. Just fine, I guess. Maybe. It's not really fine, because now I can't get to the light dungeon. Is it in the fire area? It was in the shadow area before, but we've gone through the shadow area and there was nothing there. We even hit the hidden eye block, and that only gave me a key. So it has to be in the fire area, because that's the only one we've gone through that didn't have anything in it. Did it? We won't equip hover boots because the hover boots do nothing. This. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna cut till I find the golden gauntlets. I'll be right back, guys. I should have stayed back in the Spirit Temple room, because this is it. So, I shouldn't have rushed out of this room to deal with the Spirit Temple orb, because I ran right by the opportunity of getting the gold gauntlets. So now we're wearing the gold gauntlets. We got the second final item. We're gonna go... No, we're not gonna leave the dungeon just yet to get the final item, which is just outside. Instead, we're gonna just finish off the fire room, because we were already in the middle of it. So I guess if I had completed the Spirit Temple correctly, I could have done this in the reverse dungeon order. Get up here. Backflip. Let it do its thing. Okay. So let's see what we actually do here. I think we just destroy it. I was correct about the silver rupee being behind it. So I'm after the second one. Let this thing roll back. I'm gonna pull out the hammer instead of bombs. because there's a cool trick you can do with these guys. Hit the hammer, and now they can't even run from me. I will take their magic. Toss this behind me. And it creates a new platform there. This thing goes up, as we've discovered. Roll, jump here. And jump to here. Okay. So we've completed the fire room. We still have a key. We're just gonna shoot it from back here because we don't need to go up. The fire barrier has been dispelled. Hurry up, brother. And since I'm already like an hour, I mean it's only 50 minutes in, but it's basically been an hour into this episode, I am gonna might as well finish the light barrier and then we'll call it an episode. Because maybe we can use this boulder to break the barrier. Let's see. Will this work? No, that barrier just shredded the boulder. Darn. Okay. Take care of you. Take care of you. I do have a key, but let's see what this has. Interesting that Ganon's tower has a spot where you have to play Zelda's Lullaby. Drops a chest. Probably a bundle of arrows. Or a single heart. So, this is a good opportunity for Bombchu. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the silence there, guys. I don't know why that took so key. Fast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't... Do I really have to go back to the spirit thing again? Fine. Okay. I have to go back and find a key. I'm gonna go back to the spirit area because I had 3 chests I did not open there. So is this one? And that one. That was me dying. Okay. So, note to future players of Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Do not leave chests. You will regret it. Because I definitely regret it. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. This is just gonna be a fun little episode where I chop up pieces of it and make it look like I did it exactly the way it was intended to be. I'm gonna go up. Let the boulder come by. And we're in the room with... Room? Eyeball switch? Crystal. I love how you just... Literally. I don't understand how you would know to hit the fire. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. This has been a really long episode. But we've dispelled... We dispelled all 6 barriers. The magic barrier blocking the tower is now disrupted. And now we can get in. However, that's going to happen in the next episode. In addition, we are going to go collect our final item outside of the tower in the next episode as well, because I am well over an hour of recording. And I'm going to need to correct that. Okay guys, the next episode's going to be the finale. If you liked what you saw, leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash that like button and subscribe if you have not for more Ocarina of Time Master Quest content. I'll see you guys all in the next episode. See ya.